Good morning to see. Today I have our last read aloud, but I think that I saved the best for last because I have my favorite book, a book that's really special to me because it was given to me by somebody who had to leave, and I probably wouldn't see them again. So I want to share this with you, and I want you to think about what the message that they're trying to tell you in this story. The Little Snow Bear. Once upon a time, in a village near a great forest, there lived a little bear. Although there were other bears who lived nearby in the village, they were all much older and much bigger. No matter how hard he tried, he could never run as fast or jump as high as they could, and no matter how much he pretended to be as big as they were, he was still just a little bear. Because of this, the little bear was very sad and lonely, and more than anything, he wished for a friend to be with, someone just like him. One winter day, he saw the other bears playing in the snow. They were making snow people. The little bear knew he couldn't make snow people as big as the others could, but maybe he could make a little bear out of snow, a little bear just like him, and maybe this little snow bear could be his friend. So late that night in the backyard, where no one could see him, he began. The little bear worked and worked, and by early morning he was finished. He had made a wonderful snow bear that looked just like him. At last he had a friend of his very own. A little bear gave his friend a coat, a scarf, and boots, and they played together in the snow all day until it got dark. "Remember now," said the snow bear to the little bear, "I am made out of snow, so I must sleep outside the cold. The little bear understood this and was so happy to have a friend that he made a little bed for the snow bear just outside of his own bedroom window. All through the night, whenever the little bear would awake, he would peek through the window to see Snow Bear. He was afraid it was a dream, but it wasn't, for the Snow Bear was always there. Every day, the two little friends would play together. Sometimes they would read books to each other, play games in the snow, or fly Little Bear's kite. And every night, the little bear would go inside his house to sleep, while the snow bear would sleep outside of his window. What they liked best to do was to lie outside on Little Bear's favorite quilt and look up at the night sky. They would watch the stars and the moon, and they would wonder about the world. It was the best winter the little bear had ever known, and he never felt lonely, not even once. He was so very, very happy. Then one night, the snow bear had something important to tell the little bear. "Tomorrow," he said, "is the first day of spring, so I will have to go away. I am made of snow, so I must follow the winter and the frost." The little bear cried and cried and said, "Oh, please don't leave me. You're my best friend, my only friend." The snow bear took the little bear's hand and answered softly, "But I will come back when the winter comes again, and we will play together, just like we do now. I promise." The next morning, the little bear looked out the window and saw that the snow bear had melted away. There beside the bed the little bear had made for him were the snow bear's scarf and coat and boots, but the snow bear was gone. Then the little bear noticed that something was inside one of the boots. It was a note from the snow bear, and it read, "It is true, I am your friend, but I am not your only friend. After I have gone, you will realize you have other friends, and you will discover a brand new friend, a friend called remembering." The little bear was still sad, but all through the day and the next few days, he kept thinking about the snow bear and how much he missed him. Then he began to think about all the wonderful things that they had done together. He remembered how they had read books and pretended, and how they tried to sing songs with the snowbirds. He remembered how they had laughed, and how they had flown his kite, and how they had watched the moon and the stars in the night sky, and how he had shared the wonder of the world together. In his heart, he remembered everything. Then he began to realize he still had all these things. The snowbirds were still there. They were his friends. His kite was still there. It was his friend. And the moon and the stars, they were his friends too. They were still up in the sky, just like they had been before. The snow bear had been right. The little bear did have other friends. And now the little bear understood what the snow bear's note meant by discovering that remembering was a friend too. By remembering the snow bear, the little bear was keeping his friend close to him. It was almost like doing all the things that they had done together, all over again, and this made the little bear feel good inside. All through the year, the little bear could hardly wait for the winter to come again so that he could tell the snow bear the wonderful things he had discovered about friendship and the magic of remembering. Oh, he's sleeping. And then finally, the winter came, and with it, the little snow bear, just as he had promised. And for every winter after that, the two little friends were always together. The little bear was never lonely again, for he was too busy making memories. Memories that he would keep forever with his special friend made of snow. The end. So, you heard the little bear got a note from Snow Bear about the magic of remembering, and that it was your friend too. So when we make memories with people and we remember them, that can never be taken away from us. So all of us have some great memories of this year in 2C, even though that we've been apart from one another for a long time. You're probably already missing some of your friends, and now we have a long summer. But just like in this story, you will get to see them again, and until then, you have your memories to remember. Have a great summer.